Hello, good morning, everyone. This morning, as we continue to look into our list of Zoho applications, I want to show one application that I find very interesting. It's called Zoho Contracts. It's a platform that you use to manage not only contracts but any document, any agreement that you have to be signed either internally or externally. Even your employee contracts, your policies, any document that needs to be signed by different parties, which needs approval, which needs negotiation, the whole cycle of a document which is sent to sign, which can be managed. So the name is contract, but it gives the whole life cycle. So we're going to just connect to the platform. Okay, contracts.zoho.com. I'm signing in my account. So this is the dashboard that you have. So for any contracts that you have, you will have this, what we call the status. The one is when you create one, it's a draft mode. Then you go to approve, which means the contract, the details of the contract is approved. Someone is approved, and you send it to the party that has to be signed. Negotiated, it means, when you send it, once it's approved and you send it, the person can get back to you, meaning, oh, I don't want this clause, I want this to change, or I want this addition. That's the part of negotiation. So between approved and negotiated, you have that stage. So the next stage is negotiated, meaning the contract has been accepted, sent back to you for negotiation, corrected, then accepted the correction. Then it is signed, which means all parties have signed, and active, which means now the contract is active. It means all parties are under this contract. Here you will see pending contracts. All contracts that you have which are pending, either it's in negotiations, waiting for signage and everything. Nearing renewals, normally all the contracts have a time period, either 1 month, 6 months, or whatever. And when you will be creating these contracts, you will have a duration. So this here manage the duration of the contract to be renewed so that you can see which contract has to be renewed and which one is about to be renewed, so you can start your negotiation or whatever. To approve contract that you have created, which has to be approved by the responsible. Pending obligations is again managing the contract. So, and then here, this is the contract total value, because each contract, not every contract. So some contract has a value because it's a contract for a sales contract, a management contract, a maintenance contract, an employment contract. It has a value. For instance, let's say you are employing someone. Okay, he will have, that employee will have his basic salary, will have this, and any benefit that is attached to that contract. It has a value because you have when you employ someone, you are contracting to pay him that sum for the whole per month, for the whole year. It has, or for the next year, it has a value. So you know what is the value of that contract. And here is contract which you have lost, and it means the contract has been terminated, or contract that you have gained, and then there it is to manage and to see the different stages of the contract. So you can just see, this is a dashboard to manage your contract. Yeah, and on the right here, it's your calendar where you can see the dates, and automatically that would update. So now we look at contracts, which would be where all of your contract will be there. Any contract that you have, the activities is all the activities that you have ongoing. Remember, the dashboard gives you an overview of all of that while you are, once you log in, then you can see it from there. So right in this place, you will see all the contracts and the different contracts would be waiting for approvals, and contract will be under obligation. Counterparties lists everyone who will be signing. It means you will be sending the contract to other people to sign. That's the counterparties. And then reporting is where you get reports about all of your contracts. Admin is where you would go and manage your particular platform, your organization name. You put your logo and everything in that. E-signature, what product you will use for the e-signature. We have just connected to Zoho Sign, and we will be using Zoho Sign as the e-signature platform. Document settings. This is regional settings, because each document you will have a duration. It'll be attached to a period, and so on. So that is important. Users are the users of the platform, and then close libraries. It's, when you make a contract, there's several clauses that you must input in the contract. So Zoho Contracts allows you to create contracts from its library. So you don't need to, you can either have a document which you already have a contract, you import it, and then you configure it as a template later on, or you can create the contract from scratch. That's why I said it's a complete life cycle. So these are the different clauses, and you can add new clauses depending on your needs, depending on your sector, your segment, whatever. You can put all of that here, but you have an inbuilt library. And contract types is the different types of contracts. You have NDAs, resale agreement, data sharing agreement, or probably employee forms, and so on and so on. All these have to be signed. So you will be creating your specific types of contracts here. And then contract letters, that has to do probably with, it's a policy you're releasing to an employee, to the company, whatever. This is the letters. Approval workflows. This is where you will create the different workflows that goes to approval. Okay, one contract has been prepared. You will send it to somebody to be approved. After it is approved, what happens, what you do with the contract, and so on and so on. This is the approval choice list. This is where you will be configuring the different choices that will be used into the contracts. When you're creating the contract, you will have the choices. This is where you prepare all of that. Data protection. This is where you will configure that data that you will be input in the document will be protected. So then you can choose, if and enable that, which are the data sensitive, so email, all that I will change. This is our personal data field, and then I want these to be protected. Activity logs, admin audit logs, where you will see everything that has been done as config into here. User access logs. Of course, everybody who's accessing the system, the platform, for wherever they are, you will be seeing that. Downloads, anyone download the contracts or whatever documents, you will see that. And then here, integration. If we want to integrate with other platforms, we can integrate with Zoho CRM, because sometimes we do a lot of work from CRM and the contracts are sent from the CRM, so we can integrate. ChatGPT, if we want to be using OpenAI ChatGPT for various tasks on the contract, this is where we are. So this would be a very quick, clean overview of what Zoho Contract is. In the next video, we will then proceed to create a contract, simulate something that we'll be sending. One will create one from scratch, and the second one, we will be importing an already active contract so that I can show you how you can use that platform. That's all for now. Thank you for watching the video. In the next session, we'll start configuring and using the contracts.